We are live. It is the Cincy Blues Challenge, Channel 105 and River 103. Sitting with me right now, and Bill, is Doug Hart from the Doug Hart Band. Enjoyed your set earlier. Where are you from?
From Dayton, Ohio.
You're from Dayton, and so is this? How many times have you actually played the event, the Blues Challenge event?
This event, I think this is 6 or 7 years, I think.
So you've been performing for quite a while.
Yeah.
How many members do you have in your band?
Four.
Four members in your band. Have you guys done any kind of CDs or EPs?
I released a CD of my own of mostly original music in 2005. There's a live one kind of floating out there somewhere, and we're currently in the studio doing another one right now.
So this will be your second?
Yeah.
Your second CD?
Yeah.
And so I guess you're a lifelong instrument you've been playing. What do you play?
I play guitar and I sing. I grew up playing the trumpet. I gave that up to play the guitar.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, a long time ago, but...
yeah.
Whatever it takes, right?
Yeah. Well... The girls like the guitar players more.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Now, so you've been playing for a number of years. Tell us a little about your upcoming CD that you're working on right now.
Well, it's just it's about I don't know, just the things I've been going through in my own personal life in the last few years, and the hardness of it. I mean, it's the blues. So,
you're right. It's what it's all about. Yeah.
There's a reason why they call it
the blues.
I don't write songs about politics or religion or anything. I write about relationships and I've always I say this in my live shows. I'm not good at relationships, so. The music comes out pretty good. You know, the music's good.
So it's all original materials that you yourself write. Does anybody work with you on the songwriting?
Well, I try that, but I don't know. Maybe it's the control freak in me. I don't know. If somebody else gives me an idea and it's great and I can run with it, then yeah. But typically, what I do is I'll present the basic ideas of the band and we'll just run with it, make it the best we can. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and we move on to the next one.
Right.
So yeah, it's the thing about me is I kind of know immediately if I like it or if I don't.
Right.
If it's good, we keep it. If it's not, then we get rid of it and go in another direction.
Right. Now, how can people reach out to you on social media?
I'm on Facebook. My website, DougHartBand.com. And that's about it, right there.
Pretty
Facebook,
easy.
I don't tweet.
Oh, come on! He doesn't have a Twitter. We're always tweeting around here. At least I am. So what's coming up performance-wise for you guys in the future?
I know we have a lot of club dates in Dayton, Cincinnati. We've got some cool stuff coming up. The Canal Winchester Barbecue and Blues Festival in August. Hopefully, I believe out of this we'll get the Cincinnati Blues Festival. We have some nice stuff coming out. Stevie Ray's in Louisville. We've got Carlise Guy, who's Buddy Guy's daughter. We're going to do a couple dates with her, and one in Columbus and one in Louisville. And hopefully that gets us here and there.
So you're getting around the entire area, not just limited to Dayton or Cincinnati. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Correct.
Well, thanks for coming on the show today. It's great to have you. Good luck. We're getting ready to announce the winners here coming up in, looks like about 30, 45 minutes or so. What time do they do that? 9 o'clock, 9:30?
It's supposed to be, but we're running behind.
We're running behind. So we're going to hear Six Strings Down play in just a moment. You said I'm going to ask you another question. You said you know a lot of the other bands?
I know a lot of these guys.
But you were just talking about how special it is to actually be here and get to listen to everybody play.
It's cool to have a day where you can see... because normally when on the weekend, Friday, Saturday night, we're doing our thing and they're doing their thing, so we don't get to see them. And it's nice to meet all these really super quality musicians that are around a tri-state area that are actually amazing. So much talent. And it's really nice to hang out with them and talk and tell stories and joke. And, sometimes we even insult each other.
Yeah, hey.
On a friendly way.
Yeah.
And aside from the bands that have come back here and talked to us today, we've had a lot of fun with them. From where we're sitting, I mean, we can see a bunch of the bands intermingling, and just hanging out and having a good time.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch.
It certainly is. A lot of fun.
Fun to be a part of it.
Right. Well, thank you for coming on the show today, and good luck. We'll find out whether you win here in just a little bit. And again, how do people get your next CD? Just go to your website, or can they get it on iTunes? Or is
DougHartBand.com. You can go to iTunes, but you got to look real hard. Doug Hart, Reckless Life is the first CD.
Okay.
The next one will be out as soon as we can get it out there.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on the show today, and thanks for being with us here at the Cincy Blues Challenge.
Thank you for having me.
It's amazing.
Thanks, Doug.
Thank you.
And so we're gonna have we'll have the results of the show. We're gonna go to the stage for that live here in just a bit. We still have Six Strings Down and Ralph and the Rhythm House, both coming up in the next half hour. In the meantime, I think we're going to go, they should be set, they're getting ready to play right now. We're going to go to Six Strings Down. They're going to play live on the stage. While we're sitting here, Bill, your show's coming up next weekend. Have you got a lot of, how's today been in terms of connecting with a lot of the bands for the show?
You know, it's been really cool because a lot of the bands, you know, they haven't got the information yet. They have it now. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm expecting a lot of stuff to start coming to me in through Cincinnati. You know, I've got stuff coming already, have gotten to me already from Memphis to Mississippi and Indianapolis, and one from Cleveland, Western Pennsylvania. The music's coming.
Right. It's gonna be great. Next Sunday night, it'll be airing. It'll be over at this time, but they'll be able to listen to it on the archive page.
Yes.
A week from now, it'll be over at 8 o'clock. It starts next 6 o'clock next Sunday night. It'll be simulcast on River 103, and it'll also be heard on sorry, I keep getting it wrong. Black Forest Blues radio channel. Why do I keep getting that wrong? All right. So stick around. We've got more coming up. We are live from the Cincy Blues Challenge on River 103 and the Cincy Blues Channel 105. Stick around. Another band's coming up next. We'll take it live from the stage here with Six Strings Down. Nice well.
Thank you.
Good? No problem. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Good night.
Yeah, cool. Copy that CD, man. I want the
Yeah. Like right, WBBR.
Mom's stupid.
I want that clip.
Memorex. Again, we were waiting for. Oh my goodness, she's
Wrap
gonna
me out again, Jen.
She'll listen to it tomorrow.
Six Strings Down. They're supposed to be taking the stage. That's why we're not going to another song, as we understand they're getting ready to take the stage in the next few seconds. So just sitting here, great day today. I don't know, it's hard to say. So many great groups. I think anybody could walk away with this.
I agree.
Tonight and be crowned the winner. Now the winner receives there'll be the international bid in the International Blues a championship coming up in the International
Memphis.
Blues Challenge, which is in Memphis every year. So the winner from this week and the winner from last week's single or duo groups will also get to perform. That was at Arnold's. Here we go now. This is Six Strings Down, 5-man band that we just heard from just a little while ago right here on Cincy Blues Challenge Channel 105. Uh-oh.
Maybe they aren't.
Station drama.
They will at some
Station
point.
mama drama. Huh?
They will at some
Okay,
point.
you ready? Are you ready?
We are ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, Six Strings Down. Good evening, blues people.
Richard's gonna try to find Sonny.
You're
That was great. Sorry.
That's like my laptop. Oh no.
Can you unplug the fan?
Oh well.
Thank you very much. Who's another original?
To
you very much. Kenny Stanfield on the guitar. Dan Beasley on the guitar. Monty Fuller on the bass. Tim McDonald on the drums. I'm Greg. Thank you all very much. Good night.
All right, we have one more band to go, and then we will have announce the winner of the Cincy Blues Challenge from this is the 16th annual one, and I think we finally got Noah.
Yes.
Coming in here. Hey Noah, how you doing?
Going?
Welcome to the show. You did amazing.
Hey, thank you, sir.
Where'd you learn to play the guitar like that?
You know, I'm still learning, but I grew up in Dayton, Ohio, and there's always been a hotbed of blues players.
Right, right.
It's always had, it's got a pretty historic scene.
Yeah.
But I grew up watching Tim Arnold, Shakin' Dave Huss Song, and all the great blues players from Dayton.
From Dayton, yeah. That's amazing. And how long have you been playing for?
Well, I started when I was 11, so around 20 years, so I better be getting somewhere with it.
Oh, you are. You sounded amazing now. How many years have you been in the challenge now?
Wow, I've lost count. We've done quite a few. This is a great one, 22 bands.
Yeah, we've been
here all day.
A lot of
worthy competitors.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody sounds great.
Exactly. So, do you have a regular venue that you play, or do you play all around different?
We're starting to play more out of state, out of the region. But we play Mansion Hill Tavern a lot in Newport, Kentucky.
I think that's Chuck Brisbane over there.
That's Chuck. He's trying to mess me up.
Doug Hart.
Doug Hart, yeah, Doug Hart.
Hey, Nut, great set, man.
Thank you, brother.
I loved it. Every minute of it. Loved it.
A lot of love going around.
Yeah. All the bands kicking it with each other. Now, you two are in the band, correct? What instruments do you play? And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Rob Thexton, we play bass. We've known each other a little over 10 years now.
How'd you guys get to know each other?
Really just some mutual friends in the Dayton scene. Just kind of going out and hitting some jams and just meeting some folks. And I just got the call one day and hadn't gotten rid of me since.
That's awesome. And how about you?
Brian Ayler, I play drums. And I guess I've played with Noah for about 3-4 years.
I think it was Craigslist we met on, right?
Craigslist, was that it?
Back page of City.
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
But yeah, I've been with Noah about 3-4 years, and we've been tearing it up ever since. It's a great ride.
We had fun.
Yeah. Now, have you guys done any CDs yet? Any EPs?
We're about to. We've got a friend that has a studio, close friend in Dayton. He just got a brand new tape machine, 2-inch tape.
Oh, wow.
For a long time been a dream of recording tapes, so I think we're going to get recording here pretty soon.
How does a young guy like you get interested in the blues?
I had older siblings.
Oh.
And my brother had a pretty mature taste, he'd bring home records of Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and then onward back, Buddy Waters and all that. So I was lucky to grow up around.
Yeah. So you grew up in that. You grew up around it because of your brothers and sisters, and just gained a love for the blues. That's awesome. What about you two? How did you get involved?
I just fell into blues by working with other local musicians. I play a variety of styles, but I've played a lot of blues around the area. We got one more band to go. And just kind of just fell into it, and it's a style I like to play. And
we're lucky you fell into us.
Now, what's next on the agenda for you guys? What are you playing next?
I'll tell you, we got a great blues festival coming up the 20th in Gahanna, Ohio.
Oh yeah, near Columbus.
It's called the Creekside Blues Fest.
Oh wow.
So we're playing that night, that Friday night.
Lots of great blues festivals around here for sure in this area, tri-state area.
A lot of great bands on the bill.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Are you guys gonna be at the Blues Fest?
We don't know yet. I'm sure.
Maybe we'll find out here pretty soon that you will be. Yeah, it's because we're getting ready to announce the winner.
We've played the last few years, and it's always a blast. Killer location, on the river. They always bring in great talent.
That's awesome. And how can people find you on social media, by any chance?
Well, NoahWeatherspoon.com, and we also have a Facebook page for the band. Just find me, Noah Weatherspoon, and.
Any Twitter? Blues artists have a thing about Twitter, I think.
I have yet to send a tweet.
Yeah, you have an account, but you haven't sent one yet, huh?
Last frontier. Hopefully soon, yeah. If Bob Dylan has one, I should have one.
Yeah, I think pretty much all those guys have them anymore. Or at least somebody manages them for them. So anyway. Well, great. Thanks for coming on the show. You did an amazing job. Just love that guitar playing, man. All you guys. Thanks for coming, and we look forward to sharing some of your music on the blues shows coming up. So Thanks for being here today. I really, really appreciate it. Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. That is Noah Witherspoon. I got to make sure I say that right. And thanks for him stopping in. Did an amazing job earlier on the guitar. We are going to have results coming up here in just a few minutes. In the meantime, we're going to go to the broadcast of the Cincy Blues Challenge from last week. Some of the newer interviews and things like that. So we'll roll that, and then we'll come back to you with the results very shortly. This is the Cincy Blues Challenge, Channel 105 and River 103. This is Cincy Blues Challenge Channel 105. I am Uncle Rich, and before we get back into more interviews and music, I want to update everyone who is involved in the challenge. Yesterday, our email had a security breach. Unfortunately, that email is down at the moment. It will be up hopefully in the next couple of weeks. But in order for you to submit your music to us, we ask that you send it to our alternative email, which is gizmostations@outlook.com. That's gizmostations@outlook.com. If you do not get a reply, if you've sent something to mybuzzcountry@live.com and you're having a problem receiving it, we certainly apologize. Again, send your music and your information to gizmostations, spelled GIZMOSTATIONS @outlook.com. Thank you, and now on with the show.
Hi, this is Bill Kenton. Join me for Black Forest Blues Radio. In addition to blues that you know, blues that you don't know, covers that you may have not known were covers, we'll also have a weekly joke section called Bluesers. We're also going to throw in some attitude, and by attitude, we're going to play some boogie woogie, some blues radio that you won't have heard before. Join me Sunday night, 6 to 8 on the New River 103 and on Black Forest Blues Radio page on Gizmo Media Stations.
The following is a Gizmo Media Stations production in cooperation with the Cincinnati Blues Society. This is Cincy Blues Challenge Channel 105. Welcome back to the Cincy Blues Challenge Channel 105. I am Uncle Rich, along with, I got Bill Kenton on the phone with me. Hey, Bill, what's going on?
Not much, Rich. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Excited. The Blues Challenge kicks off Sunday at Arnold's downtown, and with me right now we have Joe Augustin. Is that how? Am I saying it right, Joe?
Augustine.
Augustine. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I messed that up. Joe Augustine. And hey, Joe, you're with a group called Achilles Tenderloin. So we'll talk about that in just a moment. But welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Richmond, Indiana, which is on the state line, Indiana and Ohio. Mm-hmm. And Richmond has a lot of jazz and blues recording history. Louis Armstrong and Blind Lemon Jefferson and Charlie Patton, a lot of those guys made some of the earliest recordings here.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Learned a little blues history there for us.
Oh, yeah. Jeanette Records.
Joe, I have to ask the obvious question. Where did you come up with the name Achilles Tenderloin?
Yeah, I grew up with a food allergy, that kept me from eating meat when I was growing up. So, with the more traditional Achilles tendon, was because the heel was there's one weak spot, sort of, and with me, that was something I couldn't eat without getting sick.
That's what made for an interesting band name.
yeah, I've been using the name for about 10 years now.
How did you become involved or find out about the Cincy Blues Challenge, Joe?
In a roundabout sort of way. Bob Dellapasta, who's participated in the challenge a number of times, I met him through a blues showcase that he hosted a couple of years ago, and then through him I met Chris Yakopsik, and by talking to both of those guys, I ended up getting involved with some various blues challenges around Ohio and in Indiana.
Now, tell us about the other band members in the band and how long you guys have been together.
Aaron Mell. He plays trumpet and violin, accordion, and a little bit of percussion. I met him probably 15 or 16 years ago working in a restaurant together in Richmond, and we'd heard each other play a lot, but didn't start playing together until just earlier this year around February. But, he comes with me on about 3/4 of my gigs these days.
That's
going into the studio tomorrow.
Oh, wow. You're recording tomorrow. I just talked to another person in the challenge that's also recording tomorrow, so that's exciting news. Tell us about go ahead, Bill. You have the next question.
Rich, always something to add. So tell us about your latest CD, EP. What is it that you're doing?
Well, the last EP that I put out was in 2012, and that's called Blind Eddie and the Case of the Secret Carnival. It's 6 tracks, but I think Dane Whalen, he's up in Cleveland now, but he was in Indiana at the time. But as I said, tomorrow, going into Street Sounds recording studio in Dayton, Ohio, where Chris, who's also playing in the Challenge, will be producing for us.
Oh, okay. Awesome. That's awesome. Actually, there are a couple of groups. We interviewed Linda Griffith last weekend. She's from Dayton. And then tonight I talked to Bonner Chafin, who is from Dayton, and you're from Richmond. So there's quite a few of you guys from up there in the competition. So it's going to be a great show. It certainly is. Where are you guys performing next? And do you have a regular club you call home?
Yeah, I host a monthly concert series here in Richmond at a place called Roscoe's Coffee Bar and Tap Room, where every month have Achilles Tenderloin with a different local act every time, and 2 out-of-town acts at each show. That's a lot of fun. But our next show coming up is in Cincinnati on June 10th at Naughty Pine.
Oh, yeah.
Naughty Pine Musician Showcase hosted by James Funk.
Oh yeah,
Well, that's not too far from my house.
Bill will be there. Bill will be there.
Yeah, I'll be there. How would you describe your style of music, Jeff?
I grew up with a lot of indie rock and punk rock, but the stuff that I'm playing now is much more kind of a rootsy Delta and Piedmont blues influence.
Awesome. What's next on the agenda besides Cincy Blues Challenge for Achilles Tenderloin?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you there.
That's okay. What's next on the agenda for Achilles Tenderloin? What's up? What's up in the future? Are you guys working on any new CDs, EPs?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Well, I'll finish assembling the packaging for these recordings that we're putting together, and then in July and August, I'm organizing a blues festival here in Richmond at Big Dog Brew House.
Oh, awesome.
That'll be 8 different blues acts altogether, plus Achilles Tenderloin, different lineups on both days in July and August.
How can people listening to the show find your music, Joe?
Bandcamp and Facebook are the 2 best ways. So that's AchillesTenderloin.bandcamp.com, and then Facebook.com/Achilles Tenderloin. And I know that's kind of a strange name that people are used to spelling ACHILLES Tenderloin.
It's great. Now, so that's how you can be found on social media. That's wonderful. Well, thank you very much for joining us. We got a couple of songs from you guys coming up, and thanks for listening to Cincy Blues Challenge Radio 105.
Great, thanks for having me on the show.
Welcome to the Cincy Blues Challenge Channel 105.
This is the Cincy Blues Challenge Channel 105. Profile artist Achilles Tenderloin. Cold Morning Blues.
Morning, cold morning, sweep the streets. Maple leaves are rustling round my feet. It's a 5-hour whistle from home for me. And shuffle on, shuffling down the street. And stranger, no stranger to these blocks. Often left them alone a while. And the people, all the people, you know how they learn to talk. I keep my head down and heading down to the postman's box. You know what, I'm grateful for the gray skies to dull the shame. Faithless in the Midwest, you know you got to pray for rain. Pray for teachers and preachers from my childhood days, always with their questions and their hands are raised, saying, money, good morning, you know we all got our praise to pay. And humble and I'm mumbling, you know, as I fade away. You know what, I'm grateful for the gray skies to dull the shame. Faithless in the Midwest, you know you got to pray for rain. Pray for to pray for.
Hi, this is Bill Kenton. Join me for Black Forest Blues Radio. We will be playing blues you know, blues you don't from across the decades. We'll have old stuff in a segment we called Crackle and Pop. You can figure about that why later. Join us Sunday nights, 6 to 8 on the New River 103 and on the Black Forest Blues Radio page on Gizmo Media Stations.
Thank you for listening to Cincy Blues Challenge Channel 105. Please visit these other Gizmo Media Stations on the Gizmo Media Stations page online. Find us on the Spreaker radio app on the Gizmo Media Stations page, Channel 101. This is the new Buzz 101. It's time for a brand new radio station custom designed with two in mind. Finally, a radio station she and he can agree on. True music variety that sounds just like this.
Only wanna be with you.
Finally, the wait is over. This is the new River 103, true music variety of soft rock and roll favorites both of you can agree on. Turn it up. This is the new River 103.
This is the Roots of Country. Roots of Country. From the legends of country back when. 5 decades of country. The 70s. Like a rhinestone cowboy. The 80s. Over tonight. The 90s. In love, they say. The 2000s. And today. Turn your Spreaker up. It's 5 decades of country with the biggest legends from back when and today. This is the Roots of Country. This is the all-new Route 106.
The new country leader is the world-famous Buzz 101. It is Cincy Blues Challenge Channel 105. I am Uncle Rich. Bill is not with me for this interview, but I want to welcome to the show Bonner Chathan, who is playing, I guess, next weekend on the 8th, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you're playing at what time?
4:40.
4:40. 4:40. Great. Now, what area are you from here in the tri-state?
I'm from Camden, Eden, Ohio-ish, around there.
Yeah, a lot of great blues acts up in that area. We've already interviewed actually a couple of them for the show. Last night we had Achilles Tenderloin there. I think they're in Richmond, Indiana, which is just up the road from you. And then we had Linda Griffith last week. She's also in Dayton. So lots of fine blues talent up there. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
It's pretty simple. I'm 19 years old, just born and raised around here, just on a small farm outside of Camden and Eaton, kind of in between. And just started playing guitar when I was 13. I was real big into sports and such, and I started wrestling when I was 4 years old, and I was like around 13, and my uncle died. And I was kind of at a loss. I didn't really know what to do. Like, I just lost interest in sports and wrestling. It was a huge part of my life, and it just, like that, just snapped, and, like, I just wasn't interested in it. And it really got to me a lot.
Yeah.
And then that Christmas, my dad got me a guitar, and that's how I started getting into music. It's like...
Now, did he teach you, did your dad also kind of help teach you how to play the guitar?
Well, my uncle, his name's Jody Chapin. He's in a band called B-Cage. They play around a little bit around the area.
Uh-huh.
They play, like, just classic rock, and there's always been guitars laying around this house, and, like, they had, like, some kind of summer party or something, right? And I was over there, and I always had interest in the guitar.
Uh-huh.
And it's always caught my eye, you know? And then after my dad got me that guitar, it just made sense. Like, it just...
So music kind of pulled you out of your depression over your uncle passing away.
Yeah, it just, like, I've always been around it, you know? I never really picked it up until that thing happened, and it just, like, it made so much sense. Like, it was so easy to release the emotions that I was feeling, and that's just what I play off of now. Like, it's really, like, my backbone. Guitar really is my life. So, like,
it's your therapy.
It's more than just, like, yeah, it's more than just a hobby for me. Like, it's, like,
it's a passion.
Expression.
That's great. Now, do you have any kind of EPs or CDs out yet?
No, I do not. I just started singing and songwriting about a year ago, so I haven't really got anything recorded yet. I'm still working on that.
I listened to a couple of your songs. They were amazing, so we're going to play a couple of them here in just a moment on the Cincy Blues Challenge channel. So we're really excited about that. How can people reach out to you on social media?
At Bonner Chapin. Just BAUNERCHAFIN. That's for Instagram and Twitter, and then you can just search that on Facebook and basically anywhere. It's a pretty neat name, so pretty easy to find.
Awesome. Now, are you playing at any locations in the area in the near future beyond the Blues Challenge?
June 7th.
Mm-hmm.
June 7th. I will be. There's this little place called Lockingren. It's outside of Eaton, Ohio, and it's like a gated community, and they have a lodge there, and I'll be playing there. There'll be, like, it's kind of like a family day type thing, and that's on June 7th.
Wow, that's exciting news. Well, you're an amazing artist, an amazing young man, a very special story. I want to thank you for coming on the show today. We're going to share a couple of your songs, and again, 4:40 next week, you can see him at Cincy Blues Challenge at Germania Park in Coleraine. Thank you so much, Bonner, for coming on the show. We appreciate it.
Thank you. It's a great opportunity.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Cincy Blues Challenge Channel 105 profile artist Bonner Chapin.
I heard there was a secret chord that David played and please alone. People don't really get music, do they? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift, the baffled key, boozy hallelujah. Faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to the kitchen chair, she broke your throat and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love is how to shoot somebody who drew you. It's not a cry that you hear at night, it's not somebody who has seen the light, it's a cold and it's a broken heart. That's okay, 'cause I now know the truth. Sometimes I sit and wonder what you